Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to class 6. I hope you had a great weekend. So we are going to jump right into what we are going to be doing for this week, or for today's class rather, not this week. We are going to be looking at an assignment this week, or I keep on saying this week. We're going to be looking at an assignment today that's going to be introducing you to the principle of art movement. Now, movement also directly works off of pattern and rhythm, the two principles of art that we looked at last week and did a project and a visual literacy on. However, it utilizes the elements to allow your eye to actually move around the page. Or in some cases, depending on what works of art you're looking at, movement allows the element of art movement will allow you to visualize movement actually happening in real life, but is captured on a still life or on a page. So if you're looking at a sculpture of a bunny rabbit jumping in air, you can understand and visualize that jump and that movement and where that bunny is going to go. But it's actually a sculpture of a bunny in still life. Okay, so when we talk about movement, we're talking about actual movement that we would see in objects, or your eye actually moving around the page on a work of art. So you're going to go into Classroom. You're already in Classroom. You're going to click on the movement project. Again, when you open up this project, you are either going to go up to the middle top and you're going to open up the Google Slide presentation, or open up the presentation with Google Slides. If you don't have that option, you're going to go over to the right hand side and hover over the three little dots that has more actions, and you're going to open in a new window. Once you have that slide presentation opened in a new window, you should have the option to open with Google Slides up at the top in the middle. So you're going to click that. You're going to ensure that this is your own copy of the movement project by making sure that in the upper left-hand corner, the title has your name in it plus movement project. That will ensure that it's your copy and that you can directly type into and upload things into this PowerPoint presentation without issue. If you don't see that and you have a option that says view only, please stop what you're doing and contact me right away, and I will be able to walk you through the process as to how to go about making sure that you have your own copy of this slide presentation. So the first slide in this movement project is introducing you to movement. The second slide is giving you the definition. The principle of art movement is a visual path the viewer's eyes follow across a work of art. Movement can mean the implied movement of lines in an artwork, as well as a kinetic art, which incorporates actual movement. So I'm going to go back to my first definition within the assignment that says it works off of pattern and rhythm. Movement doesn't always have pattern and rhythm within it, but it often does utilize some of those elements. So there is, or there should be, a regular repetition of elements that helps to create that movement, either implied movement of a single object or that movement around the page. So you're not going to be looking at works of art and you're not going to be creating works of art necessarily that will have you making a pattern or rhythm, but those two elements do play some sort of a role in movement depending on the situation. So you want to think not so much pattern and rhythm when we think about movement, but you want to think of a regular repetition of elements to help the viewer's eye go around the page, and also to help the viewers visualize movement to happen. Okay? So then slide number 3 is going to have you develop your own examples of creating movement. You are going to take the worksheet that's off to the right hand side and either copy and paste it into a new document and then print off that document if you have the capability, and then you're going to write right into that document or write right on that worksheet. Or if you don't have a printer available to you, again, you're going to take a piece of paper and whatever you have available to you for writing utensils, and you are going to essentially recreate that worksheet. I'm going to give you an example of what that could look like now, and I'm giving you a very rough example because I understand that not all of you have drawing paper, not all of you have pencils or pens, so I just want to show you what this could look like, and that's basically, this is fine. So if you just do a recreation of this worksheet in this capacity, that's absolutely fine and acceptable to do. After you're done recreating or printing off the worksheet, you are going to do work, you are going to insert your work right into it. You are then going to take a photo with your phone, and you are going to upload your 4 drawings in the space below in slide number 4. Again, you're going to take a photo with your phone of either the worksheet that you printed off or the worksheet that you recreated, and you're going to upload that to slide number 4. Moving on to slide number 5, this is going to introduce you to what our actual project is going to be. So for this movement project, we are going to be creating an optical illusion. So optical illusions in art, or what it's commonly named as op art, is a form of abstract art. So when we talk about abstract art, we're talking about non-representational art. We're talking about art that doesn't necessarily have a subject matter. So for example, if we think back to Friday's visual literacy, we had a self-portrait. That was a subject matter that we knew. We were looking at a person, and we knew we were looking at a person who was a man, and that he was looking off into one certain direction. That is representational work of art. We know what it's called. We know what it looks like. We know what we're dealing with. Abstract art is art that doesn't necessarily have a subject matter that you can have at your fingertips. It comes in a variety of different forms. Optical illusion artwork is one form of abstract art, and it gives the illusion of movement by the precise use of pattern and color, or pattern and another element of art, in which conflicting patterns emerge and overlap. So this use of movement will directly relate to pattern. It doesn't always have to relate to pattern, but in this optical illusion work of art, movement is created by pattern and then conflicting patterns that emerge and overlap one another. So if you look at slide number 5, you can kind of tell that there's some movement happening, but nothing's actually moving on the page with this. It's your eyes that are kind of playing tricks on you. You are gonna then proceed to slide number 6, where you're gonna start creating and working with your own optical illusion template. So again, if you're able to print this worksheet off, please print it off, and you're going to do your work right onto this worksheet. If you're not, you are going to recreate it by drawing what you see on this worksheet, and you have to be precise with the lines and the shapes that you see within this worksheet in order for your optical illusion to make sense and to work. So you're going to work with the directions. It's very simple directions. So the template's already made for you. You're just going to alternate the colors. You're going to choose 2 colors. Again, if you don't have colors, you can simply just use a pencil, and then every other one would be left white, and then every other one opposite of that would be the color of the pencil. So that's fine to do if you just have a pencil. That's not a problem. And then once you're done with that, you're going to upload your drawing to slide number 7. Take a photo of it with your phone and then upload it to slide number 7. Slide number 8 is going to also again give you another template for which you can work from. It's the same concept as slide number 6. So print it off if you're able to. If not, you can recreate it on a piece of paper and use pencil to do the work. And then you will upload that to slide number 9. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can do. I've given you 2 very generic templates that you can work from. If you Google optical illusion artwork and you feel like you want to challenge yourself, you certainly may, and you can develop your own template. That's absolutely fine. Or you can make your template based on the worksheet that I provided to you in slide number 8. It's entirely up to you. The last thing I will let you know about this assignment is that it is not due until July, let me get the date for you, July 6th. So you have all of today and the rest of the week to do it. This is a 4-day week. We have Friday off, so you will not be getting an assignment on Friday. But please don't wait till the last moment to do this, because that will be a lot of work that you're going to have to catch yourself up on. So please use your time wisely. But this is due Monday, July 6th. If you have any questions or come across any concerns or issues, please reach out to me, and I will be able to work you through anything that you're having a problem with. All right, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.